University Stadium in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Noon on a Saturday and a perfect time for this showdown. It's the North Dakota State Bison and the New Mexico Lobos. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
Guys, it is a wild scene here down on the field. The home coach has told me pregame one thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. So the New Mexico Lobos headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Bison will have the first possession in this one as their offense comes out to go to work. And it'll be up to this transfer sophomore quarterback to pilot this attack. Gets the start for this team and tries to get the offense rolling. Looking for room, it's Scott. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs. And the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got his man on the right. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Gets it out quickly.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on first down. Moving out to the right. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run inside. It's Mitchell. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? Second down after the offense recovered its own fumble. They'll give it on the counter. Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. And that is no good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
You can't miss opportunities like that. You're playing on the road in a hostile environment. You're trying to seize momentum right out of the gate. You get a nice drive to start the game, and then you miss the field goal. You don't get any points to show for that. If they're going to win this one, guys, they've got to take advantage of those types of opportunities.
Open on the right side, that's Smith. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. On the ground, it's Chambers. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Let's talk a little bit about New Mexico. Their offseason, just what they were looking for. Top 10 recruiting class. Now they've got to figure out how to best use that talent, Jesse.
Well, not just
can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Fires downfield. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Lobos will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Trying to escape and get it. Breaks into the open. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Handoff from the gun. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Right on the money. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll send the tight end in motion. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Bailey. Here comes the heat. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
He's got 50 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. And it's their freshman defensive back who's down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Open on the left side, it's Smith. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Lobos are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's got his man. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Lobos have it with a 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. This time he's got his man. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. The Lobos will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. That is coverage just the way you draw it up. Don't even let him get started, and they knock him down deep in his own end. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Not much room there. They'll give him 1 to the 9. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Got his man in the middle. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. New set of downs after the completion. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
How about the big fella? I know this is not in his job. Pick off passes, but the eye-hand coordination, able to get his big paws up there, stabs it out of Aaron. It was like he was almost surprised he had the football. Just start rumbling and stumbling once he had possession.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
It's such an advantage for a defense when you can add to your pass rush by blitzing guys, but especially when you've got a middle linebacker like that can collapse and push the pocket into the lap of the quarterback.
Absolutely center cut. That'll bring him to within 4.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. He's going to run it. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Now on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The defense uses a time. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Quick spin on the run. Oh, he's got some space. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds his tight end.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit. Let's keep going.
On the move and looking deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Lobos send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Takes a handoff. It's Mitchell. He's now up to 58 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. To the air, it's Bailey. Here's a heat. Makes the grab. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to go right back downfield.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
The throw. Zings it complete to the right. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The give to the back. Doesn't find any room whatsoever here late in the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's start with Cincinnati taking on the number 11 team, the Kansas State Wildcats. And it's Cincinnati looking to get the job done on the road. Right now it's early, but they lead this season opener. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten. Now back to your game inside University Stadium. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at University Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Well, and the good thing is it's such a low-scoring game. I'm still very much in this. I can be who I am, make a few tweaks, make a few adjustments, and get this offense rolling.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up in disguise.
Upstairs, he's got it. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. The Lobos have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? He makes the grab.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Running inside, it's Chambers. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to run for it. There's some room. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. And the Lobos are moving quickly down the field. Going with the counter play here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the tight end. On the run, it's Chambers. There he goes. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Pulls it on the option. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Nice job there by the QB on the zone read because he's watching the D lineman and he knows he has to keep the football, and then he right away takes it upfield to get some positive yards.
The run inside. It's Chambers. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage.
Touchdown, Lobos! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
Took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Under fire. Enough to get a rhythm off the bench, and the first one is incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
He's got him. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the transfer. First carry. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. The give to the back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
That's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Brown wants to pass. He's got it.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
That last completion left them just inches short. Now will they take a shot on 2nd down? They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on 2nd down, no problem for them.
Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. This time he wants to throw. Caught behind the line. It's James. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Third quarter opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. Running inside, it's Mitchell. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. Touchdown, North Dakota State! They move on top here in the fourth.
Man, this is wild. Late in the game, we're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. He'll bring it back looking for help. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week one clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. He's got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. The pull and throw off the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Quick strike complete. Made a defender miss. He got loose, almost housed it, finally tracked down at the 32. Globals have it with a 1st and 10. It's a draw. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. RPO complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Lobos, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The option, the keeper. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The run inside. It's Chambers. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pressure coming. Trying to get rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And the quarterback gets...
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it! Touchdown, New Mexico! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. Lining up for the PAT. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the North Dakota State sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. He rifles one deep to the left. He's got it for a big play. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They use the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's James. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play, and gets the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Takes the handoff. It's Mitchell. Might have a chance. Give him 105 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21.
Here we go. Ready. Go.
Might as well give it to him again. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Motion from the back. Brown will throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. So can the defense get one more stop, one more time, and hold on to this lead? They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Swings it out to the flat. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. He might want another play. Headed outside. It's Mitchell. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. And he gets the fumble back, but that clock is still an enemy. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll go right back to him. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got him in the flat. And that was a high percentage completion and a low efficiency pass. They lose yardage. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
Man, that's a big kick. That's a big moment, a lot of pressure. He delivers, ties this football game up late in the 4th quarter.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here come the Lobos to get things going on offense. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Timeout called by the offense, 29 seconds left on the clock.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting in the 4th quarter, 1-possession games, QB drops back and makes these 1st downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
Showing off the arm. Maybe some room here. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Timeout called by the offense, 24 seconds left on the clock. The Lobos will snap it on 1st and 10. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. Got it down the field. Off to the races. Touchdown, Lobos! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
man, is just how the coach wants to draw it up. Take up all the clock, score the go-ahead touchdown. This one is all but over.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Brown wants to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. And he goes to the ground, and that's how this game is going to end. As disappointing as this is, everything's still in front of this team. I mean, think back to 1983 Miami. Got blown out in the opener but won the national championship.
You're absolutely right, Reese. Lots to play for here. There's no doubt when you watch this team, they've got the talent to get it done. They got to execute better. They got to iron out some of these mistakes we saw here on the field today. But I think if this is a team, if they stay healthy throughout the course of the year, David, they've got a lot to play for this season.
Goodness gracious, I guess I'm the only one that caught the 1983 reference. I know you two guys were alive. I wasn't even alive yet. Good Lord, you guys are old.